Oh yeah, hold on here. Hold on, you guys. Almost done.
2 hours later.
Almost done. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, hold on now. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh boy. That is the ticket right there. Oh. 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 Woo! So if you haven't guessed by now, it is extremely fucking hot right now. And it got to like 97, 98 today, and it's going to be 97, 98 again tomorrow. So if you think I'm turning these fans off at all in the next 48 hours, you're out of your goddamn mind. I apologize for any noise that you might hear as a result of that, but I do not apologize for leaving the fans on. Just be forewarned that you're going to get that background noise because I don't have an air conditioner. But anyways, this video isn't about that. This video is about the pickups that I made recently. I made some pickups from Amazon. Every now and then I go on my Amazon page and I look at my wish list and all that, and I just like, I want to pick something up just for me, you know. I don't want to spend a whole lot of my money. I'm trying to save some of my money, you know. I'm trying to save a lot of my money, in fact. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of it, but I do want to spend just a little bit of something, just a little something on me, you know what I mean? That's one of the reasons that even if I am making a fair amount of money, I'm still very, like, careful with it, and I'm still a cheap ass, you know? So I go onto my wish list on Amazon, and I sort by lowest price to highest price, and then I find the things that are, you know, how they'll have the main price for it, and then they'll have other seller prices, you know? And of course, in the other seller prices, you will always find all the used copies. That's where you find Amazon warehouse prices, and that's where you find prices from individual sellers for used copies of Blu-rays and DVDs and whatever the heck else. So these are all movies that I found through that method. And what I did basically is I went on there and I went on my wish list and I did the sort from lowest price to highest price, and I found all the ones that had the lowest possible used price, like anything under $1 essentially. And then I opened them all up in their own separate tabs, went into each tab, clicked the Prime option for each one, just to be like, okay, I'm only going to get things off Prime here. Prime, Prime, Prime. And then I went through and looked at all the tabs and saw what the lowest prices were with Prime, with Amazon Prime, since I have that. And of course, there were some pretty good deals there, so I got some pretty cool stuff. The first thing I want to talk about, though, is actually a DVD that I got brand new. It was from a new seller, a different seller, right? It wasn't from Amazon themselves. It was from an independent seller. This was the lowest price that I have ever seen for this particular title, so I had to pick it up because it's not available on Blu-ray, which is crazy to me because the sequel is available on Blu-ray, and the sequel is one of the worst sequels ever. And I wouldn't say the worst. I think Descent 2 might actually be the worst, but enough of that. Enough about that. The first movie in this series is great. The second movie is a total cash and a piece of crap. And sadly, the first movie is not on Blu-ray, and the DVD typically goes between $10 and $15. So when I saw it for about I think it was under $6. It was $5 and some change, essentially. So when I saw it at that price point, I'm like, that's probably not ever going to get any lower than that. So I decided to pick up Grave Encounters here on DVD. This one I've been waiting on a decent price for, because it's the fucking DVD, right? It's just a DVD copy of something. We live in the era of Blu-ray. Why should I pay more than $5 for a fucking DVD? But I actually did pay a little bit more than $5 for this. But you know what? I think it's worth it. There's some interesting special features here. And if you haven't seen this movie and you're really into like found footage kind of stuff, Paranormal Activity and all that kind of stuff, this is absolutely one that you need to check out. This is a really good found footage movie. I wasn't really expecting it to be good, because even like the premise of it and the way that it starts off, it just feels like, oh, I'm gonna hate this, I'm gonna hate this. But it really goes into some crazy places that maybe you kind of sort of expect a little bit, but it's so well done that you don't really care. It's just a really well done movie. And yeah, I highly recommend it to those of you who really like the cinema verite and the found footage horror genre, as it were. The bonus features include making of Grave Encounters, an interview with the Vicious Brothers, who made the movie, and producer Sean Angelski, presented by American Express. Well, thank you for letting me know that it's presented by American Express. I'm sure one of the reasons that it's hard to find this at a decent price is that it's the Tribeca Film American Express edition. You know, I don't know if this ever got a different, any other release than that. And yet, it was popular enough that it got a sequel that ended up released on every fucking format. It was that popular, but they weren't willing to release this on any other format. Anyways, regardless, I'm still happy to have it. Came in brand new condition. Very cool. Worth it just to have in my collection, even if it did cost me a little bit more than I like to pay for a fucking DVD. Next up, I found for $3.99. They've had a bunch of random Blu-rays going on sale for about $3.99, between $3 and $5 on Amazon over the past few weeks, few months, I would even say. And a lot of them have been price matches, and some of them have just been random, you know, whatever, here you go kind of things. I don't know if this is a price match or if it was just something they threw out there for people like me. But either way, I decided to go for it. Copland for $3.99. This is the collector's edition, collector's series edition, which has a boatload of special features. And that's cool for me because, quite frankly, I don't remember if I've ever actually seen this movie. I think that at one point I confused it with Clint Eastwood's Blood Work, and ever since then I swear I've seen Blood Work, but I haven't seen this. I think that's what it is. I might have seen both, but I think that the one that I have seen of those two is Blood Work, and I really liked Blood Work. I thought it was really cool. Copland I haven't seen yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and with a cast like this, how can you go wrong? I mean, you've got Sylvester Stallone right here, and then Harvey Keitel right here, and then Ray Liotta right here, and then of course Robert De Niro. So yeah, a cast like that, you can't go wrong. I love how they do that. I love how randomly every now and then they'll do something stupid like that. Well, I want my guy to have top billing, so I'm gonna... Sylvester Stallone is to have top billing, first name on the fucking thing here. But that's not how they show up in the picture. I don't fucking care. His name has to be first. So stupid. But yeah, I mean, to get this for $3.99, just even if I haven't seen it before, like, it's worth it to me because I have a feeling I'm going to like it. And that $3.99 price point is really the like I said before, for me, like that rental price point, the price I used to pay for a rental. And I happily would have rented this back in the day if I had been wise enough to appreciate a movie like this back then. But, you know, in addition to paying the rental price tag, you're also getting the feature commentary. You're getting Copland, the making of an urban western. That's another reason I wanted to see this, is that it's kind of a western of sorts. deleted scenes, storyboard comparison, and that appears to be it. But hey, you're getting some special features. I guess it's just not the boatload that I thought it was. You know how they do. They're like, look at all these special features, and then a lot of them are 1080p high definition, widescreen presentation, English 5.1 DTS HD master audio, English and Spanish subtitles, and English. I'm an English major, just so we're clear. English SHD. Oh yeah! I mean, with special features like that, how can you go wrong? This heat is really getting to me. Anyways, I'm happy to have Copland for $3.99, even just to check it out, see if it's something I like. And it comes with some special features, including a feature commentary, which is, well, it's my favorite kind of special feature. So, yeah, very nice. Anyways, next up, I found a couple of Disney Blu-rays for, well, I did the math, and I think the total for both of them came to $11.11. Almost as if it were meant to be. But anyways, this one was $4 and some change, so I said, hell yeah, I'm going to pick it up. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This is the one that's based on the book that I read back when I was a kid. So this is the one, of course, that I actually enjoyed. I don't know anything about the other books in the franchise or in the series. I don't know anything about the other movies in this series. I know they did 3 others. Or no, 2 others, and there's a 3rd coming out. I think I might have seen the 2nd one. I don't really remember. But I know I saw this and I liked this one. So I wanted to get this one for damn show. Maybe it's not the best movie ever, but it's pretty fun, and it's a nice little memory of the books that I read when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Now what I want to know is, when are we getting Bunnicula? When are we getting the Bunnicula movie, god damn it? You know damn well Bunnicula was awesome. And if they did a Bunnicula movie nowadays, actually, it's almost a little bit terrifying, because I feel like they would try to do CGI talking animals. Well, the way I would prefer to have it done, the way I would prefer to see it, is if it were like the Homeward Bound, where you hear the voiceover but you don't see their lips moving. I hate when animals have their lips moving when they're talking on screen. It's stupid. It's ew. It's weird. That's hilarious to say, holding this up. It's weird. It's weird. See, I told you I'm getting a little goofy here. But anyways, yeah, I did have a lot of fun with this. I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about in regards to animals and the way they talk on screen. I just don't want to see cats and dogs version of Bunnicula, you know what I mean? I want to see a legit version of Bunnicula, Homeward Bound style. Now, you can have CGI in there, obviously, you're going to need it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to make everything CGI. And I'm rambling and going off on a stupid rant nobody cares about, so hey. One of the nice things about this I discovered as I opened it up is that it came with a Disney Movie Rewards code that I will not share with you, but it doesn't matter if I do, because I tried it and it worked. And the discs, both of them are here, and they're both in great condition. They're both perfectly fine. So yeah, to get that all for less than $5 and to get 150 points in Disney Movie Rewards, hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Less than $5 I might add. That's a damn good deal. Last but not least, I mean that this time, I managed to snag a really good Pixar Disney movie. A really, I would say at this point, a classic Pixar Disney movie. One that I think most people enjoy, and I enjoy, and I have been wanting to get in my collection for a while now. I just haven't been able to find a good price on it. until I did one of those little searches on Amazon, and I discovered somebody was selling a used copy of it for $6 and some change with Amazon Prime. A Pixar movie. Just a Pixar movie for under $10 on Blu-ray. Just let that sink in for you. Under $8. Under $7. Pixar. Now that you've let that sink in and you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's probably one of the crappier Pixar movies. Bam! Bam! Right in your face! It's Monsters, Inc! I got Monsters, Inc! for $6 and some change! I was way too excited, but yeah. Very happy to have this in my collection, finally. And it, too, came with Disney Movie Reward Code, and that code also worked. That's the steal of the week right there, I gotta say. I love Monsters, Inc., and that was just a great freaking surprise. Yes, it's the older release. I'm sure it's not as perfect as the newer releases. But it's a Disney Pixar Blu-ray, and it's gonna be in pretty good condition. There's your digital copy disc, the most important disc here. The disc 1, the movie, disc 2, they got the bonus features, and then disc 1 of the DVD edition here. Here's the DVD for it. So yeah, all discs came in this, and they were all in great shape. So yeah, very, very happy to finally have this in my collection for that good of a price as well. I mean, look at this. This is a hefty box here. It's got a lot of content, and it's a Pixar movie, and it came with Disney Movie Reward Code, and it was under $10. So yeah, for a grand total of, I think, probably under $20, or at least around $20, I got all these movies. That's pretty cool, huh? I do love coming across some random unadvertised Amazon deals. So yeah, that will do it for me, and now that I'm at the end of the video, I need to do this again. So I'll talk to you in the next video, but for now, I need to cool off again. Clearly after the madness that ensued in that video. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.